This corruption is gonna stop. It's pushing good people over the top. It's causing pain they don't deserve. These fucking judges, what a nerve. I can smell the smoke in the air. People losing their lives every day. We can't stand for this bullshit game. It's time to light this shit on fire. Let's burn the bitch down. They take our lives. Let's burn the bitch down. It should be no surprise. Let's burn the bitch down. They deserve what they get. Let's burn the bitch down. There is no regret. They're taking kids, ruining their future, making dads run scared through the fire. The courts destroying families, they're such a liar. When the days turn into the nights, they give up, they have no fight. When you break the man, you take his soul. When you take his child, consider yourself told. Let's burn the bitch down. They cause our pain. Let's burn the bitch down. We're not insane. Let's burn the bitch down. They had their chance. Let's burn the bitch down. We show our stance. We won't stand for this anymore. Here I am, let's settle the score. I don't wanna bust your balls. Your honor, you need to fall. You lie almost every day. Pissed off parents are on their way. You can get away with this anymore. I'm scared when they pound on the door. You think this is a joke? You'll know better when you smell the smoke. We won't stand for this anymore. We are parents headed to war. Let's burn the bitch down. Whoa. Let's burn the bitch down. Whoa. Let's burn the bitch down.
We know it's all about the money, we know they lie, we know this is corruption. Does CPS know what they are doing to the children?
They are taking our kids every day. I shout them in and no one has a thing to say. For those who have been isolated, don't be worried, you have a voice today. So listen up everyone, here is the story. Child Protective Services is real. CPS is what they call it. They want our kids because it fills a lot of people's wallet. We all think it won't be us. We say when they come we will be so tough. It all sounds good when there's no one to take them. But when they come, your voice gets to breaking. Stay calm, step away. CPS ain't taking no one today. We are educated. Stay calm, step away. CPS, you need to leave. I know the tricks up your sleeves. You can't do what you're trying to do. We have done our homework. Don't do a damn thing without a warrant. You no longer will steal our kids this way. Tiff and the Punisher have come for the calling. They are giving us the CPS warning. Their voice is loud and clear. We stop losing our kids this year. Tiff wants to fight the entire planet. She is tired of our kids being taken, god damn it. She's been fighting CPS for 30 years, bringing children home from this disgusting mess. The Punisher is screaming out loud, abolish CPS and tear it down. I want all our kids to come back. Look at all those kids' pictures held up like thin tags. Together we are stronger than we need. We will tear down CPS with high speed. We will do so much being together. Birds of a feather flock together. So watch out CPS, here we come. Picking you one by one. We promise to bring back the family and prosecute the caseworkers unhandily. Give us back the kids you have taken. Tiff and the Punisher sending you all on a vacation. The one with bars in the windows and the only games you play are old Nintendos. Corruption in courts, here we come. We won't stop until it's done. You judges need to learn what you stand for. This is Tiff and the Punisher warrior, and we cry out to all of you out there. We need support for a cause that many don't care. All children are being stolen way too often. So CPS, we plan on doing
Ah, hey Tiff, I'm local today.
Oh my.
Don't you know I'm local? What's
Pull your
happening?
picture up.
I thought you were going to say pull your pants up for God's sakes. I'd be
Oh my
perfectly honest.
God. How would I know?
Well, I don't know. Sometimes you don't wear pants when you're on this side of the camera. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I know that
You know, it
feeling.
makes you more comfortable. It's
So,
all clothes from the waist up.
oh my, it's like that Folgers coffee commercial where the guy's in a Zoom meeting and he stands up because he spills his coffee and he's in his boxer shorts.
Right? Yeah, because you know what? You can't if you sit down and you're wearing your nice suit pants, you don't want to get a wrinkle in them.
Whatever works.
Hey, I'm just saying. What's up?
Well, there's a couple things. Um, I love little Claire, and she was here today. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody had called a lawyer, or somebody had put a post up that if they needed a lawyer to call this certain lawyer, and somebody did. And as soon as they mentioned Claire's name, they said, "Oh, if you're affiliated with Claire Connor, we can't represent you."
Oh no. Why? Because she's causing too much?
Oh yeah, this she said, "Can I put it out there the truth?" I said, "Girl, God said do it." Because she's
Yeah.
exposing everybody for the fucking criminals that they are.
Right. It took a little 5 foot nothing someone to go do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, you talked.
yes, I did.
That everybody else kicked to the curb and said you're crazy and just deal with it and whatever. And you said no, absolutely
You
not.
fucking right. She's my little protege.
Mhm.
So she met my
That's right.
sister today.
Oh boy.
She said, "I
They could almost be playing with gun
She
knives.
told my sister, she said, "I just love your sister." My sister said, "I know, isn't she great?"
Oh, that's funny.
So then
Oh,
that was good news.
yeah.
So then I just got a message that we were talking about advocates yesterday and people stealing money and giving you false hope.
Yeah.
So I don't know which episode it was where I said I wasn't going to say anything, and then you opened the door, and I just walked right through that bitch calling out Francesca for
Yeah.
stealing your shit.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it is truly coming out that she fucking lied. She had no backup in Congress. She's been stealing fucking money from people, but she has the nerve to tell somebody else not to fuck with somebody. Bitch, are you fucking crazy?
Oh Lord Almighty. Yeah. She's we're seeing the truth come out
Yeah.
for sure. And do you know secretly me and you know what? Why don't we play a little bit of that? I've never done this, and so I did it as those interviews with Michael Volpe, the the um the prestigious author from Substack
The one she threatened to
that
sue.
keeps an eye on me. Yeah, him.
No, we need to get
And
him back on.
yeah, because when we recorded it both times, it kind of glitched, but I think we might be able to salvage a little bit of it to see what he had to say about her, because he had a lot to say. Let me see if let me pull it up here. Let me see if actually, you know what? It's here. Darren, it's here. Let me
And I heard
see.
that she just got out of jail for contempt of court and non-payment of child support. So how can you tell
Oh,
parents to do something, right, that you're not even doing?
yeah, that's not right. You know what else isn't right is that all these parents I heard are giving her a bunch of money and she's not producing.
But yeah.
I can count on one hand, um, because I can only count to five, but I can count on one hand the number of people that I know that have given her $1,000+ to assist them in ADA matters in their cases, and she's failed to produce those things.
Well, here's my thing. Everything that I have done and everything that I suggest to my parents that I help, I've already
Hmm.
done. right? So it's sort of like telling your kids to go do the dishes, but you ain't never touched a fucking dish in your life.
Right. Yeah. Agreed. That's exactly what it's like.
Right, because if there's no trial and error, you don't know what works and what doesn't work. You can't just tell parents you got Congress backing you, right? And then you go down there and I told you this before. Why are they going down there? The government is closed.
Yeah. Makes sense to go to a sandwich shop for lunch when it's closed. I'm just saying.
And I'm just saying, and I'm going to say it again, she stole your fucking bill and she changed it and altered it to make it look like something she wrote. I had that bill. We started doing this September. Oh God. We're into 18 months almost. So you sent me that. Yeah. We started in September. You sent me that bill 7 months after you and I started doing shows. Because I looked back in my emails. I've had that bill and I knew that it was yours. I told you before I even saw a copy of hers that it was yours.
Yeah. And we had the AI match them up, and it was 87% likely that it was definitely mine. So that's a pretty good number to say that we could probably come out and say that there's some sort of plagiarism. So I mean, yeah. Whoa, what'd I do, Tiff?
All right, everybody, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of the Punisher. This is the Punisher, obviously, without Tiff.
Let's get this,
I've lost track.
So sorry, guys. There's going to be a glitch
here. Her name is
here.
Kara Witkowski, and her
he's got a lot of good information too. I'm sorry for keeping around.
And she did the same thing with Chuck Grassley. So more is anything.
Right.
The tours of the Capitol are, but and then the House was put in recess because the Speaker didn't want him there. And go meet with they're basically in the same. They go off of a different pot of money. They were promoting it as they're holding a hearing. They're holding a hearing. Francesca made it up. What she called a congressman named Barry Moore, who is friends with Terry LaPointe, who is running for Congress. They're both in Alabama.
Yeah.
And she used Terry, and because he was friends with Terry, he reserved for a room that then wanted to use. And then Francesca, that was a hearing. And, I don't care about like technical terms any more with Congress than with a car,
Right.
If the automatic, it's not that big a deal. Wrong. But she was deliberately misusing terms like congressional hearing. Congressional hearings aren't secret.
Right. Right. It's on C-SPAN.
Right. Or maybe right there online. But there's no hiding it. So she's like, well, you have to tell people. And the hearings are called by a committee or a sub. Maybe two committees get together. So she was saying, but I won't tell you who. All of that was just a lie. One, there's no bill. She wrote it. She's been elected to nothing. A member of Congress, all right, they make the laws. If you want to make laws at a federal level, you have to get elected. Lawmakers, city level or county level. That's how you make a law. They're the lawmakers. She hasn't been elected. She can write a law.
Right.
She can call. That would be technically correct. I've written laws. Those aren't laws. Yeah. Those aren't bills. I'm one in a state or federal legislature to introduce that law. Propose laws to members of Congress. I would not, if I proposed a law, and a member of that's really great. I'm going to sponsor that. It's
right.
the law. They're the ones who are elected. So she was mischaracterizing that. So they're number one. They're in a library. I don't remember where, near the Capitol, but not in. And then she's holding, I don't know, let's call it a meeting. So what she actually did was she organized a family court. There's nothing wrong with that, though. I think that is limited because the only people who showed up are family court victims. Already know nothing bad. So you're just preaching to the choir, and it has some effect. People get together, they exchange, but be that as it may, that's what she organized. Didn't sponsor a law. These people couldn't agree on a budget, and she was acting like they were going to go take up her, introduce it, and get it. No, they couldn't figure out a budget, but her thing. And then look, her it's for victims.
I can't take this.
Of this stuff. She wants to jail judges or have them be fined if they place kids in abusive situations. That's nonsense. As much as you all would want through jail judges, there's all kinds of Supreme Court legal precedent that stops you from
doing that you can't,
a case out of in Chicago, where a woman was on a train and she got into an argument with a guy and he fired. All right, it's gone national and international. The reason he was to light her on fire is because even though
I'm so sorry. I can't take this. Shame on you, Restream, for doing this not once but twice to Michael Volpe. I mean, that was we recorded it in the studio. If you guys want to see the whole thing, but you get the gist. And he had a lot of good information to talk about. I want to try to get him back on here again, because he did have a ton of good information that he had let out. But you get the gist, man. The guy he's saying that she's a sham. And him and Lutherman both. And then also I think there's the Bandy lady also. Let me see here if I can pull this up real quick. I think that we can find this this thing. But yeah, this is the thing. And you know what? We don't ever do this. We don't ever do this. But you know what? Too many people close to us have been harmed on this person. Too many people that we know personally have been a lot of, spent a lot of money. They were burned. They were lied to. They were given false hope. And it's not right. It's not right at all.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your child.
I didn't see what happened, Jeff.
I guess they got upset that judges couldn't go to jail. Oh my goodness, hold on. It says, my son died in school and revived with modern medicine. This place, I don't know what JN stands for. I'm old. I don't understand all the slang. A concrete room with no windows in a basement since he was of the age 8. That is fucking horrible, and I am so sorry.
God.
I do believe judges should go to jail. If they do the wrong things, and because we're supposed to live by the rule of law, and the rule of law, I've read it on here before. Everyone, judges, police, lawyers, prosecutors, everybody is subject to accountability no matter what their status is. I'm so sorry.
Wow, that's terrible.
And as far as getting him back on, we have to do it when the kids go back to school. So we could do it during the day, preferably in January or February, because that's my downtime a little bit.
Wow, my kids have been kidnapped and are in danger. Whew. What is 18 USC 242?
Deprivation of rights.
She's saying that. Right. Yep, law is the law. Thank you for sharing that stuff too. That's freaking terrible. That you're, oh man, that's some serious shit right there.
I gotta watch
I
what
hope
I
that
say
someone,
because shit like that makes me want to get, whew.
you gangster.
Yeah, but I
Well, here,
retired.
let me just put, that's right. You're a retired gangster.
Yeah.
But there's just one more thing here. Let me just put this up here. Let me see. Where is it? Just to reiterate what we were talking about there. And I'm sure that she's going to come after us tomorrow.
Who cares?
But finally, check this out, people. Representative Moore, Senator Grassley, no congressional hearing or bill for the Family Justice and Accountability Act. Here they are. It was promoted online as a historic federal breakthrough for family court reform, a congressional bill presentation and hearing organized by Punish for Protecting founder Francesca Amato, several social media personalities. It was in reality a privately organized meeting held at the Cleveland Park Library in Washington, D.C. This reporting does not minimize the urgent need for reform. America is at DEFCON 1 for justice. The nation's family, juvenile, probate, and child welfare systems are in moral and institutional crisis. Survivors and families deserve transparency and accountability. So that was her pointing that out. There we go. There's a bunch of this stuff on the Substack, guys. If you ever want to check this out. So don't take it just here's the rest of the article here. 25 lawmakers, and she said that Moore and Grassley and that 25 lawmakers would attend, but multiple attendees, congressional offices, and sources confirmed that no lawmakers were present. No such bill exists in the congressional record. The only one that does exist in the congressional record right now is the toll and roll. And then they put a bunch of the stuff that she says up. It's just scary, guys, that these people, that she's allowed to come out there and take so much hope from people and to take their energy and to take their money, because that's not right. That's not right at all. And I just as what we talked about yesterday is, please be very wary who you give your money to. If you're going to give it, then give it, somewhere that's solid, or I would say that we recommend or whatever. But, even then, make sure you check yourself, because you just don't know. You just don't know, and it's not shame on you for following into something like that, because you know what? We're all vulnerable here. We're all parents that lost our kids, and we will grab onto anything that we can to try to get our kids home. So it's no shame in the game, as they would say. It's just, proceed with caution, and please don't give up your hope, So don't give up your hope just because you followed a false prophet, I guess you could say.
Well, here's the thing. Anytime that advocates claim to be advocates and they're doing cruddy shit and I find out about it, I don't get involved in the drama. But what I will do is I will call you out, because you won't make the rest of us who really are doing the work and who really did do the work and who really are helping people. I will not let anybody ruin anybody's credibility, period.
Nope, we can't do that. Man, it really is sad, isn't it? It's really freaking sad. And it's sad that she continues to go on with this stuff and make people still holding on. But I know that there's thousands upon thousands of dollars. And here's the problem, is that now this is going to take the limelight of this whole thing, of this movement, and this is going to be what scours the movement. Like, that's what Michael Volpe was saying in that interview. Now it's going to turn sour. So again, the movement gets scarred because someone's an asshole and thinks that they're going to try to come in and do something that they can't produce and they can't do. It's fine that you can't do stuff. It is fine that you cannot do stuff. You can't be, like I get challenged this way, you get challenged that way, we all get challenged that way, and it's okay to say no. It's okay to say, I am not capable of this. I need to find somebody else that is, better. It is not a problem to say that. There's, you're better off doing that than trying to lead people down. And when you're going down, if you see that ship going down, when you see flags like this, when people are grasping at straws, now it's Netflix, all of that stuff, you need to, not you, user, I'm trying to figure out what those letters and words mean, but you're not the asshole for sure. And I wanted to show you this. You're grabbing onto justice. Well, check this out. We are CPS victims hunting for justice. That's what we are. So, again, thank you for coming here. I love the picture too.
And not one person over 37, it's close enough, 37 years, can ever say, I've taken anything from them. They've offered me money. No, you need that money because you might need a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. You might need a lawyer. If this does not work, then you save that money for a lawyer. Now, have people sent me stuff without me knowing? Because, people, okay, so this is not a true blonde, but sometimes I do have these days and people will be like, hey, Tiff, what's your address? And I just be texting it back because I'm busy and not thinking about it. And then I get shit in the mail, which is fine because once it's here, it's here. I've never one time charged any parent, any grandparent, anybody I've helped, not one time, one dime.
Yeah, you've been doing this for a long time. You've seen a lot of stuff, you got a good track record.
Yep.
Is it, all right, this is really bothering me. Is it sorry?
Could you please just tell him what that means? Because he is going to talk about this the whole freaking show. Can you please, even if you got to message him separately?
Yeah. And I want to say, I hope Becca's having a good day today. Best she can have. My prayers went out to her this morning.
Why? What happened?
Tough day for her. Oh, it's just a tough day for her. Some things that happened to her in her life, and today is one of those dates that
I get it.
Make it tough for her. So hope she had a good enough day as she could have.
And the other day was Alicia. I feel bad.
Yeah.
We all have those days. Even me. I don't show it.
Oh, you do. You get extra bitch mode.
Oh well. That's before I scream and cry and then come on the show, because I will tear my fucking house up and then act like everything is fine.
Yeah. He'll call me up, be like, Darren, I gotta go. Bye. Whoa, okay. Rough day.
Darren's like, damn, she's a rare form today.
Yeah, I didn't even call her. She called me to yell at me. No, no money. So yeah, that's
but it's okay to have those days, because really we need those days. We need those days to keep us grounded, right? Like,
yeah, of course you do. You got to blow your stack sometimes.
Yeah.
You need to. It's not safe to keep that stuff built up inside of you,
No, and you need to take time for yourself, Darren, and you need to take time for yourself, because if you're not right up here.
Well, that's already been gone for a bunch of us already.
Yeah, but we're talking about mental health. We're not talking about the PTSD that CPS causes, okay? Because sometimes you just got to push that shit aside and work through it and then go back and deal with it.
Right.
But trust me, I have my days. You can best believe that shit.
When do you think? So when do you deal with it? When do you you think that you actually deal with what CPS did to you for PTSD and stuff like when do you think it actually, because I'm going to say even still now, it's still not like 100%, because I've been in this for so long, like the rage just continued on. You know what I mean? Like it never stopped. There was never a letdown.
It never stops. My case is 30 plus years old and I still get mad about it. I still want to go out here and choke motherfuckers. I'm telling you right now, they better be glad they've never crossed my path, because it would not be a good day for them.
Like that dude in that video. I'm surprised that more of that doesn't happen.
Well,
You know the one I'm talking about, where the guy
yeah.
got choked.
But here's the thing: you have to learn how to control it. You can't let it control you.
Right, because you're not going to do any good for being in jail when your kid's trying to come
Right.
out.
Yeah, you're just not.
So,
Because then
yeah.
again, the system wins, right? Like, see, we told you that she was unstable, she was violent,
Yep.
she was this, she was that. Yeah, maybe I'm a little bit sociopathic too. When you fuck with my family, I'll forget who the fuck you are. But you always have to take time for yourself. I'm telling you, Darren, I've been on you forever. It seems like.
I do better now than I've done. I do better than I used to.
Yes, you do, and I'm so proud of you. And I'm pretty sure because Mary's heard me, she makes you do it. But yeah, it never goes away because trust me, I'm telling you, I still have days. Whew.
Yep, where it gets you, where your thoughts get you and everything.
Yep.
Yep.
But then again, I snap back out of it and be like, no, these motherfuckers cannot win. They cannot control me. And that's the problem. Once they learn they cannot control you by any means, listen to me. ATF came to me and was like, if you don't talk to us, you'll never see your kids again. This was my exact words to them. As long as I'm alive, my kids will know who I am.
That's it too. Here, you know what? Just for everybody that's feeling enraged right now and they want to have a moment, let's do this. Maybe this will. We're not promoting violence by any stretch. I'm not promoting violence. I don't want anybody to think this, but it does kind of. We've all wanted to have this moment. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you can feel it.
And I'm very surprised.
You can
I'm
feel
very
that
surprised
way.
that we don't.
Just don't act on
I'm
it.
very surprised. That's right. But for those of you that have these same feelings, this is what it could possibly do. This could be what it looks like. Let's see. Why is this?
Long meeting.
Oh, we don't get to see it yet. Tease. Watched it from the beginning, everybody. Here we go.
DCS says thankfully that man is out of the hospital recovering at home, but this incident is raising concerns about safety. And again, we want to warn you, this video is disturbing. A vicious, unprovoked attack recorded by the attacker. Streaming live on Facebook as police say he attempted to kill a state employee.
First of all, this attack was not unprovoked. They took his kids unlawfully. So that's a lie right there by the news media.
Mesa police say this happened on Tuesday around 5 p.m. inside this building at Alma School Road in Southern, an Arizona Department of Child Safety office. The suspect, DeAndre Terrell Johnson, beginning his live stream as he sat down with a DCS employee to discuss his case involving his children.
With all this DCS, I want to introduce you so that we can have a proper introduction on this.
Growing agitated when the employee doesn't want to be in his live stream.
I want to introduce you. Don't be afraid. You hold a public position, man.
At the end of the hour-long meeting,
You gonna dap me up?
Johnson puts the employee in a chokehold, attempting to strangle him. 2 minutes go by.
You was a mother dead man.
The employee doesn't appear to be moving.
You was a dead man.
Then you hear witnesses in the background.
You was a dead man.
The whole attack lasting 2.5 minutes.
Please agree. I make my point.
Records obtained by 12 News show multiple people called 911 and Johnson left. First responders finding the victim lying on the ground injured in an altered state of consciousness. As he was taken to the hospital, police began their search for Johnson, and when they found him, he fled, prompting a pursuit. Officers deploying a grappler, but that still didn't stop him. He was ultimately tracked down and arrested within 3 hours of the assault. This violent attack raising questions about security for DCS employees. Earlier this year, but DCS a security company which provides to protect caseworkers during visits at a Phoenix field office, leaving some employees questioning the department's priorities. In response to Tuesday's assault, staff received an email reminding employees to use an emergency communication software they have access to in case of an emergency, and to consider meeting with parents in pairs. When 12 News asked if those measures would prevent a similar attack from happening again, a DCS spokesperson said, although there is no way of predicting or stopping an unprovoked attack, alert media can help in receiving immediate law enforcement response in escalated situations or when a staff member feels unsafe. This victim, who DCS says is now at home recovering, later told police from the hospital that Johnson threatened his life a week prior, but he was able to calm him down. Doctors described his injuries to police as absolutely serious, saying the victim almost died. Johnson now faces an attempted first-degree murder charge, in addition to 2 counts of aggravated assault and unlawful flight from police. DCS says it's conducting a comprehensive review of this incident. Johnson is being held on a $500,000 cash bond. We're in Mesa. Bianca Bono, 12 News.
Whew. Well, that's that. That's what happened.
Well,
we're not promoting violence, but I'm just surprised I'm really surprised that we don't get more than that.
yeah. Sometimes people get what they deserve.
You know what I'm saying? This is the job that they have. You know, they know what the dangers are, that they're at risk. So you would think that they would take more precautions when trying to remove your child. You know?
Well, that's why they call the police, to intimidate you and have law enforcement threaten you and have law enforcement kick your front door. I wish a bitch would. I'm going to tell you right now, this whole motherfucking town would not be called Winchester anymore. It'd be called Wise.
It'd be called Wise, Virginia.
Sure would.
Yeah. It's just, you know, but you can't do that stuff. You can't. I just wanted to let you guys have that little bit of, oh, that was good. You know, not that I'm promoting violence at all. I don't.
Yeah, we're not promoting violence.
No.
But you do have a right to defend your family.
That's right. And, you know, they should just proceed with caution. When maybe sheriff's kicked in your door. Oh, my.
Wow.
Yeah. You definitely need to get in touch with us. cpsvhuntingjustic@gmail.com, or you can go to cpsbreakingnews.com, and that's how you can get in touch with us. Or I can give you a number right here that you can text.
Yeah, well, when the sheriff's deputy showed up at my house, they got a big surprise. You should watch my very first videos. I marched them fuckers right off my property.
Yeah, she should have had a little fife and drum band with her. You know, in the Civil War. Yeah, that'd have been funny.
Yeah, I wasn't playing.
No, you weren't. They're screaming, and it's funny when you get the two videos back to back, where the one that they're up close to her and then the one that's far away. It's pretty funny. Let me see here.
Well, I can't say that I don't have violence. But I will say this. I'm not the one.
Yeah, that song's about Tiff, by the way.
I said I can't download it. You have to send it to my email. It won't let me download from Facebook.
Oh, you know, and by the way, we're starting a radio station, everybody. So we're going to have on the radio station all of the music that you hear, because a lot of our our people here that are with us are making some pretty killer tunes now. It's not just me. They're all making some good stuff. So we're gonna have a radio station. So anybody that's making CPS related or court related tunes, if you guys want to start submitting those, we can get them on, and there'll be a playlist, and it'll just be that I don't know what we're gonna do yet. This is still in the early stages. But we're definitely going to have the radio station running the tunes 24 hours a day. So if you want to hear the CPS music that you hear here on the shows and stuff, you can come to the radio station and check that out. We're going to have that up this week. And that will be cool. You guys can check that out and just have some CPS radio on to listen to the tunes. So that'll be fun. So if you know anybody else, or if you want to try to make some tunes yourself, get some of those music maker things, and you want to submit your radio songs to us too, that would be just fine. But yeah,
I would help Darren, but I have a hard time even setting up accounts.
Right. Yes, I know. I don't need another phone call, Tiff. Another Darren. How do I? I'm trying to make a song here, and every 2 minutes is Darren. Okay, I got past this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So
I was
and then
trying to set up my Twitch account, and it was telling me I needed an alpha numeral. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah.
Here's so the number for us here, it's 202-780-9957.
Say it again.
202-780-9957. I'm going to put it up here in the thing too, so you guys can call that number all the time. That's the actual CPS breaking news hotline number. What I said, hotline. Wink, wink. Because there's a lot of good things to come. But right now, you can reach us at that number. Send us a text, whatever. Maybe someone will answer. Maybe they won't. I don't know. We're still. I'm just dropping this on everybody right now. We've had it for a little bit, but I'm just sending it out. So, but yeah, if you need to get in touch with us, like in a fast way, and this is faster, by a text or a phone call, please 202-780-9957.
So this is going to be a little bit funny, but anyway, Darren, have you ever seen the show The Equalizer with Queen Latifah?
I absolutely have not.
OMG. Okay. So you need to watch it, because I just told my husband this today. He doesn't watch shows like that. But anyway, he came in the room and the dude had on this nice outfit. My husband was like, oh yeah, he's always dressed nice. I said, do you know who he reminds me of? He said, who? I said, he reminds me of Darren. His haircut and his Spidey little, the stuff you be doing with the internet.
My stuff that I do, my little stuff that I do?
Yeah, all that stuff, right? Because you're so good at it. Well, so is he, and he's even got his haircut like yours. And I swear to God, he reminds me of you.
Are you sure it's not me?
I'm sure. But anyway, you can watch it on Roku.
Yeah.
You should just type in The Equalizer with Queen Latifah. But you're gonna have to go to season 2 to see what I'm talking about.
Oh, all right. But it looks like me.
I didn't say he looked like you. I said he reminds me of you.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to look at it yourself. Huh?
What is his size? Is he plump or is he thin?
He's thin, but that's not why he reminds me of you. He reminds me of you because you guys got the same haircut.
Oh, okay.
And all day he sits behind the computer screen.
Yeah, it's really taxing on your body to do that.
Yeah, I know it is.
Out of shape. Oh my Lord.
Have you ever seen Diary of a Mad Black Woman when Medea's ripping up clothes and she's like, I need some oxygen, and she pulls out a damn Newport? That's me.
Yeah. Sure is, Tiff. I want to just watch that now just for that.
Yeah.
I'm stuck in some screen right now that I don't know how to get out of. I don't know
what
to do.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing. If you guys watch Medea movies, I don't care what kind of mood I'm in. If I'm in a really bad mood, I will put a Medea movie in. Because
Like
the
Medea's
morals.
and stuff.
Well,
There's a lot of those, right?
yeah, I just love Medea, but Diary of a Mad Black Woman, that's my favorite because first of all, sometimes when I get mad, I think I am Medea, okay? But when she pulls out her piece, Tyler Perry, when she pulls out her piece, right? And somebody says something about, now Medea, the Bible said, peace be still. This hussy pulls out a fucking gun and said, I have my peace and it's still. I fucking love it.
Good Lord, Tiff, I'm serious. I'm stuck in some screen right here.
Okay, well, Darren, I can't help you. You're talking to the wrong person.
I know. I'm really
Darren's stuck.
I don't know what the hell's going on here. I can't. I've never seen this. Oh, here we go. I was panicking for a minute. There, at least I can see the screen.
Oh my.
Cool. Yeah, I've never seen any of the Medea shows, but I'm glad that.
What?
Yeah, well,
you gotta watch them.
Like a Medea watcher? Do I look like that's? Let me go watch some Medea goes to jail or whatever. Isn't that what it is? One of them shows. That's the same thing with Martin.
Yeah, they're all funny though, right? And look, when I worked for this man for 10 years, and him and his wife used to go to the movies every Saturday. Well, I think it was Family Reunion. Medea's Family Reunion came out. I said, look, you go to the movies. If you don't like the movies, I will pay for whatever you pay. I'll pay for your tickets. I'll pay whatever you eat. I'll pay for it. This man was 70 some years old. And when he came to work on Monday, he was like, girl, I absolutely love Medea. I said, I told you you would.
Wow. Medea. I've never, I don't Medea nothing.
Those movies put me in a good mood.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, tomorrow's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, just another fucking year we get older.
It really is too. I'm trying to figure out how to make my mustache stay the same color. But what are you going to do for a New Year? What's your New Year's resolution going to be, you think?
I don't do resolutions.
No? You're just whatever you think it's going to be is going to be it?
Listen. God is in control.
Don't ask me questions from questions. Yeah, I asked you the question first.
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do tomorrow night? As soon as the show's over, I'm going to bed. When I wake up the next morning, Kingston's already saw that goddamn ball in New York City because they showed it on the news. I'm going to pull it up on YouTube and I'm going to let him watch the damn ball drop. And then we're going to have breakfast. I'm not doing nothing. After the show, I'm going to bed.
Wait, do you let him watch the ball drop in the morning and then have breakfast, or do you do it at nighttime and then you have breakfast and put him to bed?
No, we watch it the next day. He don't know the difference.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You could just keep the blinds pulled so he'll think it's nighttime. Yeah.
He doesn't even understand. He thought the holidays were over because Yaya put up everything that had to do with Christmas on Christmas Day.
Oh yeah, you don't have a tree. There's a plain tree behind you now, huh?
Yeah, he said, Yaya. We went out today. He said, Yaya, how come everybody got their Christmas stuff up?
Yeah. It's over.
Well, that's what I said. He said, I thought the holidays were over. I said, well, actually, we got one more.
We should make a CPS holiday. Parents that are involved in CPS, we should make a national, well, not a national, well, yeah, we'll make it but like a real holiday.
Like what? Like when?
I don't know. We'll call it CPS Miss or something. And we'll give presents and things like that. You give each other presents or something. I think that would be cool. Like if you know people or whatever, we should probably do it sooner than later because I want to have some presents. So I would like to do that. But no, don't you think that would be cool? We could have like a CPS Miss or something, and then we'll figure it out. We can have CPS clause and or whatever, or we'll come up with some sort of name. Becca and Alicia came up with some really cool new little figures of us, little drawings.
Oh yeah.
They're cool. Yeah, they're little plump fellas. They're really cool. I could see them having a little CPS miss adventure. So that's exciting to look forward to. But I think that would be really cool to have some sort of a CPS miss or something like that. We'll have to work on that. Think about that.
We should do it on Juneteenth because all the parents that are dealing with CPS and family courts, they're all slaves.
Yeah. Okay.
And Juneteenth
Yeah. What is
was
June?
you don't know what Juneteenth is?
You're going to tell me.
Of course I am. So the Emancipation Proclamation was signed, and it did not get all the way across the country until June 19th.
Oh, okay.
So the slaves found out, I forgot what year it was, but on June 19th of that year, they realized they were free. That's why we celebrate Juneteenth. Huh?
Did they let them go that day? Like when that Emancipation Proclamation was held, did they just get to run off, or was there like a down period that they had
Well,
to wait?
here's what happened. So I'm a big history buff. Okay. So what happened was when it finally got to them, they were all going to leave. So what did the slave owners do? They went out and got this man, I forgot his name, to come to all the plantations and tell them, well, no, because the white man couldn't do shit for himself. Okay. Just know that. He couldn't plow his fields. He couldn't sow his seeds. He couldn't do shit. So they said, hey, we know you're free. So if you stay on, we're going to pay you now.
Yeah, well.
So that's how some of the slaves actually bought property, is because they stayed and saved up the money and started buying their own property.
And, some of those slaves were also given land share back then, too. It wasn't as dirty as they made it sound. Maybe some places were, but you know what? You can't. There's going to be assholes in the world no matter what.
Well, I will tell you,
that take advantage.
Your part of the country was good to slaves. My part of the country should be ashamed of themselves. Okay. They were literally bringing them here to Virginia and trading them off.
Yeah. You can't trade people.
As much as you want. They weren't trading them. They were selling them. They were breaking up families. Same thing CPS does. I mean, infants. Do you know who was nursing the infants back then?
The animals. Who?
The women slaves. They were nursing the white babies.
Oh my. That's not a job that they must have enjoyed. My God. That's disgusting. Not disgusting because of that, but that's terrible that they even went so far as to do that. Like they didn't even want to have. That's freaking awful.
The black women were raising the white children. Their own parents couldn't raise them.
Not that they couldn't. They just didn't. They chose not to.
Right. So you tell me what's so different now today with CPS.
Well, they weren't called CPS back then. They weren't even in existence.
They're slave owners.
Yeah. And they're holding our children captive. So that makes them jail wardens too.
And other people are raising our children.
That's not right at all. I wonder how many people out there, I wonder if that happens with those newborn babies when they take them from the hospitals, if that happens when they go to those homes.
Well, here's now. You got to look. I was watching this documentary, okay, because this is what I do when I have some free time, and the kids aren't home. So now
it seems like there's a lot of that with all these movies and shows you're talking about.
Well, not really, because when I get off here, I'll go lay down and watch something until I go to sleep. But anyway, they have this tube that they run, and it connects to the adoptive mother or whatever, foster mother who wanted to have kids and couldn't, and actually tube runs down to her breast, and the baby sucks, so her body starts producing milk.
What?
Oh, you have no clue.
No, I don't, and I don't want to. That sounds awful. That sounds crazy as hell. Oh my God.
And until she produces milk, it will come down over her shoulder until her milk gland. This is real. And now today, in today's times, until her milk glands kicks in to where her body believes that she had a baby.
Oh my
yes, this is real.
My God, this is awful.
So women can lactate even if they've never been pregnant.
Yeah. Well, let's hope they don't do that to men. Jesus whiz, that'd be a real odd thing, wouldn't it? I mean, well, I'm just gonna leave that one where it is.
Yeah.
So tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
Yep.
I wonder if the Angry Citizen will come in with us tomorrow.
Who?
The Angry Citizen. Remember our partner on Thursdays that we haven't seen in 2 weeks? Maybe we can.
I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, he has a lot going on, and he didn't leave us or anything, and I might have whatever. But anyway, we're doing. Maybe I'll see if he'll come in for New Year's extravaganza, and maybe we should do a balls drop tomorrow night too. Maybe I'll do something like that. Maybe I'll do a dropping ball.
That's fine.
Yeah. Drop an apple from my garage or something, and we'll do it live or something like that.
Oh, and I got in touch with Mac.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I asked him if he could come on Monday. I've been waiting for him to text me back because he's 3 hours behind us. So let me check my phone real quick to see if he got back to me.
Did you speak to him or did you just text?
I only text him because we're on
such. Did he know who you were?
Yeah, he knows who I am.
He better recognize.
Let's see. The last text I got from him, of course, it was midnight my time. I was asleep. It was 9 o'clock his time. He said morning or evening. I said evening. And I was at 8:07, which was like 5:07 his time. So we'll see what happens.
That's the problem. He thinks you're some crazed lady texting him at all weird hours of the day and night. You got to pay attention to the Western and Eastern time things, Tiff.
I got a hard enough time keeping up with track of time for me.
I know. Well, you're in the Eastern zone, so that's, we're 3 hours behind them. We're in front of them. I don't know, one or the other.
Yeah.
But you know what it is right now, Tiff? Time for you to go to bed.
It sure is.
Yep, you are tired, and I can tell that in your eyes.
Yeah, well, I'm glad somebody can tell.
Yeah, well, I don't want to say why I know, but I do know. So, everybody, thanks for joining us tonight. Make sure that you pay attention to who you give your money to. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And have a good night. And I'll see you later, Tiff.
All right.
Before we leave?
Huh?
Anything else before we go?
No.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
And I'll see all of you tomorrow, too.
Children are all so far away. APS routine, I rough and took them today with tears welled up in their eyes. No parents by their side. APS wins again today. Don't think it's the truth. Gone away is their youth, and the empty eyes of the parents prove it. Don't you think for a minute you are weak because they're gone. There wasn't any warning for you to follow along. A caseworker has no soul to hold in check. It's why they leave us parents such a wreck. Don't stand for the hell they created. All of our children they stole our worth saving. They are waiting at the door for us to save them. We need to stand up for our God and obey Him. He leads us to the battle with a beating drum. He knows the feeling they took his only son. He may be the powerful, our creator. The son he gave to us is our savior. He won't be ignored if a praise held up high. Those kids were made by us for his endless supply. We are to protect the children Well, the children are all so far away. EPS swooped Ira and took them today. With tears welled up in their eyes, no parents by their side. EPS wins again today. Don't think it's the truth. Gone away is their youth, and the empty eyes of the parents prove it. Don't. We live in a land paid for by blood, a country that was built up from sticks and mud. Our ancestors crossed 1,000 miles over the ocean, leaving behind a past that was negative emotion. When they first sighted land, they all jumped overboard and swam. They couldn't believe they were living in freedom. The government they once had didn't need them. It was tough during the first days, figuring this strange land. Many grouped together and started a plan. They knew they needed something to keep them in line. This is when they wrote the Constitution, man, it was divine. A bunch of men agreeing never lost their mind. They gave us all our freedom, one amendment at a time. And when they finished writing, 39 men had to sign. We have freedom, you can't take away. The Constitution guarantees that, so take your false authority and go the fuck away. The next 200 years came with a price. A bunch of men and women gave the ultimate sacrifice. They did it for the people alive today. You don't hear very many taking 3 times to say thank you, whoever you are, who gave your life, and for their families left on earth alone for their life. Thank you for your gift, the life that you gave. It lets us live as free men. Oh, glory we will wave. Now we are here in 2025, a year led by selfishness. There's no surprise, the government is taking over. It's a friggin' mess. Our kids are being taken by people who must be diseased. Who the hell gave them that power? These actions need to cease. So listen up, you voted officials, we are here to say you need to pay attention to issues, because we aren't going away. We come bearing the Constitution, well recited if we may. We the people is how it begins. The words that follow, you can fill them in, because they aren't true as they were meant to be. You're taking our freedoms one at a time. No one's paying attention except for us reciting these lines. You don't get to take away the rights we were given. Taking away our children should get you in prison. I'm not messing around, it's no laughing matter. Give our children freedom, or feel your teeth shatter. We are the ones who make the decisions. You lost track of your job, we're here to petition. This is your final chance. America doesn't need to fight a civil war. We just need you politicians to hit the door. So do the right thing and leave this city of Washington, or turn things around, give us something to fall again. Give us back our children, not one at a time. We all want them back home on 49.
It's Pat Calderoni. We live in a time where we question our frame. When they ask us what our rights are, they say, yeah, don't need them. What a mistake that is to say. We live in a land we ought to be free. It's not seeming that's how it is shaping to be. The Constitution is supposed to guide us. Our government is taking it away and trying to deprive us. Our kids are taken every day by CPS agents looking for prey. They don't give a damn about the Constitution. We have found the one and only solution. There's a couple of people you should know. Tiff and the Punisher is their show. They want to stop CPS from stealing our kids, fighting beside us and trying to guide us. Tiff has a heart of gold. She blasts these caseworkers when they are wrong. She beats them down with her knowledge, better than the kids who are in college. The Punisher is abolished all the way. He's been here for years, they took his daughter away. He came from the darkness he was in. Now it's time to make parenting great again. Together, they making a commotion, telling all the parents use the Constitution potion. You have rights, did you know? Learn to use them on Tiff and Punisher show. We all admit the times are hard. No little children in the front yard. Tiff and Punisher are fighting so hard. They are waging war, on their side is God. They don't stop if they get in trouble. They are fighting for the children, double trouble. The strength they need, they get from each other. They have each other's back like sister and brother. They are Tiff and the Punisher, saving the families from corruption. They want you to join their movement, no repercussion. You need to learn the thing called the Constitution. Inside that document is our solution. CPS, we have your number. We are coming for you, hear our thunder. Your fate is sealed, have a nice day. You won't break another family. No more trauma for kids, that's like blasphemy. Keep your thoughts to your own ideals. Soon enough you'll be clicking your heels, because you need to go to jail. All of us fathers will be chugging down an ale. The mothers will squeeze their young ones tight, as CPS workers are locked down for the night. They had a choice they didn't make. Now they spend their days in crates and know it's wrong to kidnap. So from all of us, this is your payback. There's a couple of people you should know. Tiff and the Punisher is their show. They want to stop CPS from stealing our kids, fighting beside us and trying to guide us. Tiff has a heart of gold. She blasts these caseworkers when they are wrong. She beats them down with her knowledge, better than the kids who are in college. The Punisher is abolished all the way. He's been here for years, they took his daughter away. He came from the darkness he was in. Now it's time to make parenting great again. Together, they making a commotion, telling all the parents use the Constitution potion. You have rights, did you know? Learn to use them on Tiff and Punisher show. That's all we need to get on with this fight. The document that most people call you'll barely read in light. Pick the parts that pertain to your case, show them the results and spit in their face. We are Tiff and the Punisher, fighting together, displaying our unity with the birds of a feather. If it's a million, that's great, but one is just the same. We'll bring these kids home and know every name. We will smoke every social worker in court, their heads down with no support. The country knows CPS is doing wrong. If they don't, then play them our song. We are Tiff and the Punisher.
They said don't fight the system. They said stay quiet.
They were wrong. Lock in. We are exposing what so many have failed to. We are going to show you what bar attorneys have hidden from all of us. Hundreds of thousands of children and twice that of parents have been lied to and walked down the road of termination. It's the death penalty. We're all of the protesters, the ones who fight for the rights of prisoners, dogs, illegal immigrants. Why aren't you coming to the aid of our children and families? Right here in America, every day a child per minute is kidnapped.
and no one cares. We fight alone until today. CPS Punishers mount up. Here comes the CPS Punisher.
Anonymous tip, another lie from one of them. No warrant, no proof, just a badge and a grin. Stealing kids like trophies, thinking they'll win. Mama crying on the porch, daddy in the cage. System wrote the script, but the CPS Punisher just flipped the page. The educator they banned, I see every violation, every forged line, every ex-part hearing, every stolen time. One tap of the app and the truth ignites. Welcome to the CPS Punisher, now we can fight.
CPS and the courts have lied to us all.
The courts will not disgrace the family. CPS Punisher,
Here to avoid the chains and expose the game.
CPS Punisher,
The educator they never wanted you to find.
Punisher,
One tap and their empire cracks. We rise, we take our kids back. The app is called the CPS Punisher. I'm the cape in the shadows, the skull in the night, the binder full of secrets and weapons you all need. Ab initio, watch me void that lie. Fourth Amendment armor, watch the tyrants cry. Falsified drug test gone in a flash. I see Tebio, warrior, due process king. Every parent's hero when the hotline rings. I call it justice. Download the truth, now the system busts us. From the courtroom to the streets, hear the battle cry. The CPS Punishers arrive. Kiss your bar asses goodbye. They tried to silence us, now we're the loudest voice in the room.
CPS Punisher,
Here to avoid the chains and expose the game.
CPS Punisher,
The educator they never wanted you to find.
Punisher,
The children never leave again. Families rise, we never look back. We now use the CPS Punisher. This ain't revenge, this is reunification. This ain't rage, this is resurrection. Open the app, step into the fight. You ready?
CPS Punisher,
The app you need when they took your kid.
CPS Punisher,
The truth they hid, now the truth gets lit.
Punisher,
Download the power, take back the throne.
Punisher,
You're never alone. CPS Punisher. The educator they never wanted you to find. Void complete, family restored. The bar is finished, the Constitution will prevail. Judges do what's right. Treason is your penalty.
CPS Punisher,
Here comes the CPS Punisher.
So everybody, don't forget tomorrow night, New Year's Eve. It's going to be a good one.